Hello guys, Brian back here with an update on Bone. Alright, this thing is kind of taking its time about moving anywhere here. We have a trend line coming up right through here. I'm going to highlight this a little bit thicker so you can see it there. Okay, you can see this thing is slowly working its way towards this trend line over here. And massive spikes here, okay? I kind of expected it to hold that $1.30, but we ended up losing it here. But we do have some good news here, okay? We have the RSIs pretty much all reset here. All right, we do have a little bit of volume coming in down here. Let's go out in the daily. Yeah, you can see here we have had an uptick in volume as this thing's been going up, so that's good to see. Let's take a look at the RSIs here. All right, we have that daily. The daily is actually still correcting down. All right, it started actually on its way down there. What was that? July 9th at this peak right here. All right, so the daily is correcting, but we have the 12-hour on the floor down here. Okay, couldn't ask for a better spot for this to be. It's still a little high down here in the regular RSI, but we have the 8-hour. Same news right down the bottom here. Okay, these could flip bullish at any time. Got the 4-hour on the bottom. It's at a 19 and a 16. It's bullish. Okay, so it's definitely got some room to move up here. Okay, you can see here it's at a 46 on the RSI down here. The 1-hour, same story. That thing is trying to uptick. You can see on the bottom the RSI down here, that thing is upticking. Okay, and we have a green candle to back that up here on the hourly. So looks like gonna make another run up here towards that $1.30 area. You know, it's kind of been consolidating sideways here. It hasn't been doing a whole much in here. Let me take a measurement here. You see something? Yeah, looks like we could have an ABC coming in here. Okay, where would that put this at? Right back towards this trend line area. Okay, you can see a measurement here. You know, without that massive wick, that's volatility. I don't really include that, but I want to zoom in a little bit better and see if that candle. Let's go on a 30-minute. Okay, well, forget that. That didn't. No. Nope. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I thought that wick stopped up in here somewhere, but it did not. That was the very volatile wick. And if I could ask you to please hit the like and subscribe, guys, I'd appreciate that so very much. All right, the 30-minute we have heading up. You can see it on the RSI here. It's heading up, so I would almost expect this thing to come back towards this trend line before it starts working its way back up here. Okay, and like I said, we have them. Delete that. We have the 1, the 4. The 4 hours turned up and bullish. The 8-hour. The 8 hours bearish right now, but that can flip up in a hurry. Got the 12-hour. On the floor, it's at 8 and a 12. It's bearish, but it's on the floor. That's where you want it. You don't want it coming down, putting down pressure on price. All right. We also got that weekly getting up there, but it's still bullish. All right. I believe this thing has another push up here. Watching for pull it out here. I actually have an alarm set up here. Right up there for around that $1.60 level. I still believe it's heading up that way. You know, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, guys, but that's the measurement that it was giving me here. Okay, and we've had 2 wicks up here, so that $1.48. That's going to be a massive resistance here. Okay, will it blow through it the first time? I don't know, but we have a double top here. Okay, which you don't really want to see. A double top is bearish. All right, but I do believe this has one more push up here. Okay, so put this out on the 12 here. Let's get a look at this thing here. As long as it holds this trend line, okay, I see this thing continuing up. All right, you can see it has a touch here, has a touch here, and it's going to have another touch. Let's get that out of the way. It's going to probably have another touch around here. Now it could pull back right down there to that $1.22 area. That's right on the trend line. As long as it holds this trend line and works its way up, I think it's going to be fine. All right. Rest of the market out there, you can see on the daily. Bitcoin, I don't know what happened here, but I'm going to show you this real quick because just within a matter of no time, take a look at this thing. We're going to put it on the hourly. Look at that drop on the hourly. Don't know what happened here, but all of a sudden, right here, 2 hours. In 2 hours, this thing went from 31.3 down to 30,000 bucks. Right now, it's starting to work its way back up. Had some buyers actually step in there. 4 hour, you can see. Look at that big red candle. It was pretty crazy. I don't know what happened there. If there was some news or if it was just fundamentals. I didn't realize that Ripple won its SEC case yesterday when I did that video at 31,500 bucks. Bitcoin broke up through it, but that was not due to fundamentals. That was definitely due to news. Okay, so probably going to see a big influx, of money coming into this market. I'm sure. We have the, we got the total market cap. Look at that big red candle there. That could be coming and back testing right here off of that. That could be a back test and then a bounce out of here. So that could be exactly what that thing's doing. Here's the total market cap with Bitcoin. Basically doing the same thing. Looks like a back test. Right through here. This major support area. Looks like a back test down here, and then should hopefully get a bounce out of here. All right, this thing, that news yesterday with the SEC, that's the best thing that could have happened to crypto this year. That was a godsend. You're going to have corrections after you have coins up 30% per day. That's just going to happen. The biggest winners out there today on my chart here, SNX is up 26%. PulseX, it's up 14.5%. GFAL, I'm going to start covering that. That's actually in the top 100 now. It's up 8.6%. But if you go over to the other side, you got XLM down 16%. That was up big time yesterday. XRP down 14%. Just normal stuff. After you have big runs up, but like that, the RSIs get really overextended, so you have to cool down. But all right, guys, I am keeping an eye on Bone. You can bet on that. That thing is on my radar here, and as soon as this thing starts doing something here, I'll be back with you, okay? But if you're drawing your trend lines out there and keeping track of this could actually be over just a hair right there. So keep an eye on this trend line right here, all right? Watch out. Let's take one more measurement off this. Nope, I don't see any ABCs coming in, so that's good news, all right? Once you see a lower high coming in here, then you got to start wondering, well, we had that high up here. We have a lower high so far in this daily, so we need a higher high to come in here. We need this blast up here to get this final push up, and then we'll see what happens with this weekly. We get this weekly RSI getting to the top here, and you zoom out. We had this high, we had a lower high, and so far we have another lower high here, but this massive it could all be worth it in the end, because if we have a breakout of this massive wedge in the end here, boy oh boy, that's really going to shoot prices pretty high. The measured move for this thing, let's just get it real fast. All right, measured move is pretty huge. All right, say it comes over here and it finally breaks out. You're up at $3.50. So all right, guys, thank you so very, very much. Please hit the like and subscribe, and I'll be back with you soon.